Welcome back to the Fallout New Vegas Perfect Playthrough. In this episode, we'll be doing a bunch of the Sorrows quests and Daniel's quests. And we'll start out in Whitebird Cave.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
What? I don't know what visions of truth means.
Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
Well, I've already got the roots you need.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
And that's why in the previous episode, we gathered the sacred Datura root, saved a little time. And now we'll head down and find the ghost of she. And I like to do this quest first because I'm not a huge fan of the effect, the Vision T effect. And we're out of weapon repair kits, which is not great. Making more weapon repair kits was on my to-do list. Large dog. Huh. Do not know why large dog came to our aid. But yeah, we're running a little bit low on ammo, but we got some slugs as well. Oh shit. I took away my weapon. From, from the swimming animation. But that's okay, we should be fine. Up ahead, these spore plants are like weirdly good. So we're just gonna deal with them with explosive rounds. I can't see the other guy, so I guess we'll have to come in with the shotgun. And up ahead is some of the Vault 22 lore. It seems that people from Vault 22 escaped and came to Zion. And it's tough to explore with this haze over me, so I'm gonna come back to that in a bit. still progressing. We're always remembering to pick up that Yao Guai meat. And we're gonna switch to slugs, just so we don't run out of ammo. There's the ghost of she. I can't hit this mantis for whatever reason. But that was a little close, but not really all that close. And now that we have retrieved the paw, we will return to the shaman. Get this particle effect off of our screen.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done. Let's have some questions first. Who or what is the ghost of she?
Sad story. Not for your ears from my lips. Ask midwife. She speak to your ears.
Oh, interesting.
Does Ghost of She...
Okay then. I guess I don't have any questions after all.
Wise man knows when to shut mouth. You may be wise, or maybe not.
I've never done
Does
that
Ghost
interaction.
of...
Yes, it's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
And there's Whitebird and his fun little quest, and you get the Yao Guai gauntlet. She's Embrace. Pretty good weapon. Not for our build, though. And, we're actually going to see if the midwife has any comments about she. That's, I do not know where Waking Cloud went. I thought she always stayed by the camp. Oh, perhaps she's over here.
Have you reconsidered? Katubiu.
Tell me about the ghost of she.
That is a sad story. I do not like to tell it, but if you are asking, it must be at Whitebird's request. That I will honor. Long ago, a girl lived among this tribe. She was a curious child, and a clever one. And her mother had a devil's time watching over her. One day, the child slipped away from camp and went to play in the caves nearby. The girl did not know that a Yao Guai slept in that cave. The girl died. The tribe wept. For the girl had died before her naming day, and her ghost would remain restless and wandering upon the earth. Many hunters tried to kill the beast, but it eluded them or drove them off. The shaman said that since it had consumed the girl, the two were one. So we call the beast Ghost of She, for the child had no name to be called. That is the story of the Ghost of She. It is a sad story. It is our story.
Sad story. Alright, see you later. I don't think I'd ever stumbled across that dialogue before. Interesting. And we'll start off with the Grand Staircase quest. As you can see, the rain has started. There is rain in Zion. And couldn't be added back to the base game, I guess, for whatever reason, but they're in the Mojave Desert, so there's not too much rain regardless. And here's another campground. I'll have to go to Zion in real life and see if these camp names are accurate. And we really want that green gecko hide to make our reinforced armor. Now I know there's some survivalist stuff in here, but that's going to be next episode. What? Came out of nowhere. So we're just going to pick up the notes, and then I'll read them all in order next episode. Let's see if a regular round will get it. The answer to that is no. We have a few rounds. We have some match hand loaded rounds. These guys are weirdly strong. Spore plants. You might not think they are, but they aren't that strong in the base game. But they pack a punch in the DLC. Anyway, there's obviously, as we've heard, tons and tons of traps in these caves. So we have to be very wary of how we move through. And we see all the survivalists' fun stuff, his little camp sites. We're gonna pick up some weapon repair kit parts as we come across them. As we are in a little bit of a need of them. And here is the survival cache. This is meant to introduce you to the survivalist. And as you can see, the notes are added to the Pip-Boy. So we'll have fun reading all of them. And yeah, in that episode we'll just be exploring and reading the survivalist stuff. So we'll have to see how prepared I am for it. How ready I am to ramble on for a good amount of time. But yeah, this cave ain't too bad. And then what do we got next? Wipe out some white legs. We're probably just gonna kill him if we're being honest. It'd be interesting if you needed to do the pacifist parts of these quests. The pacifist parts of these quests to get the good ending, but you don't. So you're fine if you rush in like a madman. This guy's... Oh, nope, it's like a weird rat. Alright. We're gonna try to approach the White Legs camp stealthily. We'll see how well it goes. Maybe they'll have a riot shotgun for me to use. Oh, just bone breakers. But yeah, look at the nice, beautiful rain. See if we can grab this location as well. Ah, unlucky. We'll go up to the top. And this is just a duffel bag. This is no... Oh, we were going to go back and explore the Vault 22. Maybe I'll just put that in the exploration episode. The survivalist / exploration episode. Oh, don't work together. Good and stay back is. Yeah, we'll have to soon we'll have to manage our inventory, but not quite yet. Moving on through Zion. The ranger substations all have that park ranger hat. It's important to pick that up. It gives you +5 survival. You don't get that from any other hat, so make sure you at least grab one of these. 10 stim packs, wow. Effective one. There's no way there's anything good in that gun case. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. What is that? Who doesn't love the explosive rounds? I love the explosive rounds. I love that Joshua Graham's making all this 12 gauge. We're living the good life. There's really not too much to say. The pacifist routes for these quests are a little convoluted, if I'm being honest. Like, you just get rid of their war totems, and then all of a sudden they lose the will to fight. Or you just disarm the traps, and you're like, nah, they'll never make more traps. Why would they ever do that? Yeah, that's what Honest Hearts struggles with. Oh, Daniel will be happy that I got that healing powder. I can hate on Bethesda Fallout. I like how we get Yao Guai in here. And I don't think there's any bears in DC. I lived in DC for a bit. I didn't see too many bears. Oh shit. Yeah, this is what I was planning on doing. Oh, let's use a turbo plan. Yeah, and you'll see. Implant GRX, our build is really good. Look at these guys, they all died super easy. I guess this was turbo, but it's same difference. And now time resumes. Interesting. Oh, time hasn't even resumed yet. Wow, these things really last a while. I don't really want to go in the menu with the slow time effect. So we'll just hobble over here. What does he have? A brush gun. Yeah, they got some high level guns. There it is. Man, time really took a while to resume. But yeah, we can keep our anti-material rifle up and running. And yeah, unfortunately not really too many merchants to take advantage of all the expensive loot we're getting. And we did just get a bunch of stim packs, so might as well. We do need to make progress towards that stim paddocked challenge. Oh look, there's the big horner calf. At least one of them's nice to me. But yeah, up ahead we either have to disarm traps or kill the white legs. And I cannot for the life of me think of a reason why the white legs wouldn't just rearm the traps. But hey, we're not going to be disarming the traps. We're going to be killing the white legs, so. I practice what I preach. Oh wait, I'll take that healing powder. I still somewhat want Daniel to be happy with me. There's another over here. Oh, yep, there is. the explosive round helped there. Only 8 more to go, but they're not too big of a deal. Well, I guess I'll disarm this bear trap. If only for myself. You know what, maybe we will disarm the traps, considering all the white legs are like over there. It'd be a bit of a nuisance to go and find them all. Sniped. Is that it? Yes, that is it. Wow, what a quest. I said we weren't going to, but god damn it, we did it. All right. Now we'll go to the Yaogwai Cave. And instead of exploring in the Yaogwai Cave, we're just gonna go down the road and kill him. And we're gonna do some quick inventory management. So see you later, shish kebab. See you later, other auto pistol and auto submachine gun. And backup anti-material rifle. Maybe I'll remember to come and pick you up, but honestly, we're pretty rich, so I might just leave them there. Yeah, you can sneak around the cave, and I actually feel like this one, the pacifist thing, is almost worse. Don't even need the drugs. We're just getting them all. Because if you think about it, you're trapping them all in a cave to like starve and die. At least this way, you're just outright killing them. And then we're going to grab this location here. And I think Gathering Storms is the last quest. This is how you exit with Chaos in Zion, I believe. Never actually done Chaos in Zion. Before we head to Daniel, there's still one quest left. Where is he? There's
Good
Fallen
job
Star.
getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
What's with this obsession you seem to have with civilization?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the Growans.
Really? Maybe I could talk to him about it for you. Be a neutral party.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. He might not get so mad at you.
talk to you later. See, we gotta do the civilization quest. Civilized man's burden. And, this quest doesn't really have a good, satisfying ending. You either tell him to go to civilization or tell him to stay. And either one seems to end poorly, or at least ambiguously. But I always tell him to leave, because why the hell not?
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Follows Chalk seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
Okay.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine. It's still his choice to make. I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
I wonder if Joshua Graham has any weapon repair kits. Nope, just weapon binding ritual. Yeah, Joshua always seems to treat these people with more respect than Daniel, telling them to make their own choices.
What can I tell you?
I talked to Joshua about your thoughts on civilization.
Yeah? What did he say?
He said he has a hard time being objective about the whole idea, and that I should give you advice.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
Civilization isn't perfect, but neither is tribal life. You should go see it for yourself. And I agree with that.
Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankney, Akis, I never would have had the Growans to ask him myself.
So there it is, a quest you can pretty easily miss, I guess, unless you want to go back and talk with Follows Chalk. And considering we're at 33 minutes, you know what, I bet we could do some exploring now, if we're efficient about it. Grab all of the survivalists' logs. Maybe we'll just do a reading episode. Would that be fun? Just sitting atop a scenic vista in a scenic vista in Zion and do the reading. I had to have already shared the fact that the explosive skill determines the time it takes to disarm these mines. Oh shit! I keep running into all these traps, huh? The traps here are a little tricky. So far, we've at least avoided the brunt of it. Something you cannot miss here, the compliance regulator. It's like the one unique weapon. And here is our cache, or cache, however you prefer to say it. And, we're looking for weapon repair kit stuff. And we're looking for notes. I don't think I have any wrenches. I think that's what I'm missing. Yeah. Unfortunate. But I'm sure we'll come across some soon. But yeah, here is his little encampment. Oh, there's a wrench. Okay, we can make one weapon repair kit. Stop blowing everything up, Brandon, and you'll have plenty of easily findable workbench items. And further down, there's just another exit. There's two entrances to this cave. Is that further down this way, though? I don't remember. Oh, we can drink here. Ah, the conveniences of Zion. Fallout 3, you could never. Ah, here I think is the other entrance. As you can see, we are now over here. Out in the other side. There are the cliffs that we went up earlier to visit the bighorners. And now we can fast travel back to the bridge. And head to Two Skies Cave. Once again marked by the Sorrows. You can see the difference between the Dead Horses and Sorrows marks, if those kind of details intrigue you. I guess we'll turn on the Pip-Boy light. Perhaps that will help us. The Survivalist was good at setting traps, I'll tell you that much. Sometimes I like to go so quickly. And I guess you could use that terminal. And here is another survivalist hideout. And another cache. Actually, we can repair our leather armor with that, so that's not bad. Yeah, we've taken a little damage, taken a little hit. Never say no to a long fuse dynamite. 100% force lock. Woo! Oh, and another wrench. We're living the good life. Having so much fun in Zion. Getting caches in Zion, living the good life in Zion. Everyone out here is Diane. I don't know why I'm opening this lock. I know it's just to another area. See, we could have swam underneath and come over here. We got two more survivalist caches left, and I do know where they are. Without having to Google it. But we're also still technically exploring Zion in this episode as well. Oh shit. What the hell? first step, go in the Pit Boy. Take the anti-venom. Take the implant GRX. And let's do some stim packs. Because I saw that challenge. And then bam! It's the giant Cazador. Just trying to get away for some reason. Implant GRX also helps you hit a moving target. And now I think we'll go about finding all of the map markers and the last couple of survivalist caches. And stay back is just so good. Keep running away. Whatever. Let them run. What the fuck? And then now ruin. Oh wait, we don't. It doesn't necessarily. Oh, yep. Now ruined is that's the survivalist's corpse. And in his duffel bag, we find the survivalist rifle and the final log. So yeah, this area. There's the Three Marys. We'll be going there later. And let's see. I guess we'll just go through the middle, find all the little points to explore on the map. Burrow. But we can't go in. Oh, you also see some dead horses.
Good.
Disciples of Canaan. They are effective scouts, as Joshua Graham said. Oh, I wanted that to be explosive. Oh, now that's making me sad. What? Asshole. That's okay. We actually saved at a pretty decent point. We had just gotten the survival stuff, so we didn't miss much. Auto saved at least. Yeah, this has been a bit of a mess of people not liking us. Alright, this time I'll rush them and use some implant GRX, and that'll save the Disciples of Canaan. I was so happy to see them. I pointed them out, got excited. But yeah. Honest Hearts does seem a tad disconnected from the main game and the rest of the DLCs. I know there are references to it, but I actually kind of like that about it. That's a hot take. Because, you know, it's just about Joshua Graham, and you heard so much about him. And I like that fact about it. Oh, wow. You're still running up full. Oh, shit. But yeah, I like that fact about it. It's just it's a nice break. Nice break from the Mojave. It's a nice break from the lifeless desert. It's a nice break from a lot of different aspects. Oh shit. Yeah, see, and stay back. I really like how effective this build is. I can't tell if shotgun builds are under or adequately rated by the New Vegas community. Because I feel like everyone kind of understands that they're just insane. But also at the same time, I feel like a lot of people don't use shotguns. Maybe I should have brought Follows Chalk with me. Would have helped with the locating. Look at that. Terrifying. Lots of terrifying. The giant mantises freak me out. The Cazador freaks you out. Just a lot of being upset. Oh my god, I even saw that guy just fucking hatchet me. But yeah, you got all these campgrounds here, but really nothing to loot off of them. We're using up a lot of ammo. We might have to, well, we did just pick up the survivalist rifle, so perhaps we won't be that badly off. Poorly off. Guess we gotta get to the top of this mountain. And you can see even in the abridged version of exploring that we did, there really isn't a great many locations present in the DLC. For better or for worse. And I think that a lot of it has to do with the rush timeline of New Vegas. Because in the other DLC we took on, Old World Blues, that didn't have too much in the name of quests. It just had a lot of fun dialogue And I think that's similar with this, where it also didn't have too much in the name of quests. It just had cool dialogue with Joshua Graham, you know, just being a badass. So that's not as memorable. You don't get a 30-minute stand-up comedy routine at the beginning of this, over 30-minute stand-up comedy routine at the beginning of this DLC. You just get Joshua Graham spouting badass line on top of badass line over and over the whole DLC. Yeah, I think you can kind of tell we were supposed to explore these areas with Follows Chalk. Okay. I respect them. I respect the green gecko. I respect them. Oh, I didn't want the super stim pack. Fuck. Hopefully it didn't have any hide. Yeah, they're giant because we're a bit higher level. That is the level progression of enemies in Zion. They just go from regular to giant. But yeah, like the reward here is some Xander root. I just like how satisfying it feels to pluck it from the ground, but in terms of actual gameplay, not a great reward for coming up here. The reward is having fun in Zion and looking at all this beautiful scenery. And I think this is really the last part of it that we have to explore, this fun little corner, and then the rest of the caves up in the Narrows. And I think we can get it all done this episode. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that. The stuff here does do pretty respectable damage. As we saw from my freak out earlier, I respected the gecko. Over here, not much in the way of loot, just some burial mounds, which I prefer to leave undisturbed, as my character is mostly a good guy. This location. Oh, what a location. A dock. Yeah. Just some honest hearts for you. Around the bend here. Another dock. I think those are just to help fast traveling. And that bit of exploration of Zion went so quick. Just because they were all docks. That will definitely have a good time for this episode. Here is the area we went to earlier. The Vault 20. Oh, you can sit on this stump. Wow, I'm going to do it. Is this the only sittable stump in Fallout New Vegas? I don't know. I might look into that. I'll report back. But the real reason we want to look through all these crates is because we get Vault 22 jumpsuits. We want those Vault jumpsuits, and I think we get a fun note that I will read in conjunction with the survivalists. Ah, yes. But beware, a vengeful spirit stalks these canyons. Perfect. And that's this area. Now we'll head back to the Narrows, because there's a bunch of caves in the Narrows to explore. Like Sweet Flower Cave. There's not much of note in this cave, though. At least I don't think there is. I don't really respect the mole rats. I probably shouldn't be using my riot shotgun on them. What other weapons do we have? That's an interesting question. Oh, we have the auto pistol. Yeah, let's use that. I should have been using that a lot more. Oh, I guess we do have the. Ooh, trail mix. I'll take some trail mix. It's better than making it myself, which you can do. And there you go. This is the trail mix cave. Other than that, this one isn't the cave that we're looking for here. The survivalist's ultimate cave. Ow. Does Joshua Graham have any follow-up to Follow Shot? No. Yeah, this is where the Sorrows camp gets a little bit, I don't want to say annoying. It sounds like I'm complaining a lot about Honest Hearts, but I do like this DLC. It is fun. I will say the recording of a playthrough is not really conducive to the enjoyment of Honest Hearts. I try to keep the playthrough moving. I try to keep the playthrough on track. And I try to keep the playthrough having as little dead air as possible. Meanwhile, the fun here is supposed to be the calm exploring. I don't really know what's in this cave, actually. I don't know if I quite remember. All I know is we did not see the survivalists. Perhaps it's just for this purpose of getting over here. Oh, I think I realize now that the game intends for you to get to these other caves through the system of caves, but that I always, without fail, just use the environment. What? There's a white leg in here. You're kind of a tough one, too. Interesting. What are the white legs in here? Oh, and there's a bunch of them. Well, we have plenty of implant GRX. Huh. I had no idea the white legs were in here. Oh, and more trail mix. Sweet. That is taking up a lot of weight, but it's definitely worth it. I had no idea the white legs were in this camp, this very camp. We saved everybody. Not much of importance in here, though. And you see, I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, oh, need to get an end to this episode. That's. I should be having fun exploring, going calm and casual. So that, the lands, but I do want to keep it moving somewhat. That's okay though, we can have this one episode run a bit long with some exploring. Stonebones Cave is the one we were looking for. Seems a lot of people are dead here, perhaps the source of the taboo behind these caves. Ow. Oh, he's getting got. I figured we'd get got by more traps, honestly. Disarm that mine. God damn it. Oh. And these are plasma lines. That wouldn't be too great. And here you can see his little like water gathering thing, which they just used to distill the distillery stuff from the base game, but I assume it's a water purification. And up ahead we have the final survival catch, I believe. Oh no, we have one more to go. Don't worry. And here we have the Desert Ranger combat armor, which is, of course, some of the best armor in the game. We can drop our reinforced leather armor. And take it for a spin. looks cool. We're looking cool. And we, let's see, yep, we got both of the notes, which will be read in a future episode. And I believe there's a workbench here. Yeah. We do need to repair our weapon. And there's plenty of loot in here, and explosives and whatnot, but we're not a particularly explosives-centered build. So we're gonna leave it. And we have one more cave to explore. One more cave on this part of the system of caves. And that'll be it for this episode. You know what, let's eat the trail mix. Since we worked so hard for it. And here's our little trick. I'm just gonna fast travel to the cave. And here is a half mouse cave, and there's really not too much important loot in here. This one, notably, actually populated by Sorrows. Some with Yao Guai gauntlets, some without. But other than that, just used for transportation. So I think that'll be all for this episode of The Perfect Playthrough. Next episode, we will be reading through all the survivalist logs, and then we'll be crushing the white legs. So I'm excited for that part of The Perfect Playthrough, and I'll see you all next time.